What's up, baby? Time for some space talk, little pre-game action today. You know, spicing it up a little bit, man, as we got this Saturday ball taking place today. So y'all know what time we gonna be on, man. Definitely excited for this one, man. And I see y'all already filing in the building. Shout out to the early gang as well, man. Salute ya, salute ya. Like I said, man, we working on some new content, man, adding shows, right? Thought process is this, man. I love when we get a chance to stream. I just want to do more of it, man. So granted, this is a Saturday. Now, my goal is going forward when we get back to a little bit of a normal schedule, games being on Sunday, we had these little bonus streams on Saturday, open up some phone lines, have a little bit of that dialogue and stuff like that, or any final thoughts on the game, we get that in on the front end, and then we spin the block post game, all right, and give you them live reactions. Then from there, we can have that heart to heart right in the middle of it as well, all right. So that's kind of the thought process in terms of the added shows today and going forward, all right. Like I said, man, I'm having a blast with it. Seems like y'all be rocking with the content as well, man. The engagement has been crazy, so salute each and every one of y'all. But yeah, man, that's a big part of why we want to, like I said, man, come back and get out here a little bit more with y'all, man. So y'all already know on the front end, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe in. Let's start like how we always do. Let me know where you're tuning in from in the comment section so that way I can give you that big boy shout out to start the day's show. Yeah, we on a Saturday. It's a game day. We hitting them on the front end, and then we gonna spin the block and hit them on the back end, all right? And as a courtesy, threw up the other link already early because I know we like to, you know, chop it up as we getting into the game, and I know y'all like to keep them convos going, so that other link is already available when it's time for the game to start, all right? And then we just ride out on that one at the end of this thing. So let me see. Jose Figueredo tapping in from the 254 in the building, Texas. Let ride. Official momentum, say Moats. Official. Let's go, baby. You know what time we on, man. Let's get it. The bro buried in the 757, a.k.a. Chesapeake, a.k.a. the crib. Then after that, man, I got Lando Potato in the 870 Jonesboro, Arkansas. One time for the coaching. Can't forget the homie Quan Summer. He says, at work, I'm mad as a not happy person that he's not at home. So, Quan, it definitely sucks that you are at work and not at home like the congregation. But either way, we all rocking out with you, all right? So hopefully we can give you some distractions from your work, all right? And then that'll carry up to this, hopefully, game day where we're going to go out here and start like we supposed to and finish even better. And it'll be a party on the back end of this thing, all right? Let's go. Juan Rango, he says, let's ride from Henderson, Nevada. Oh, I love this energy on the front end. Shout out to Craig Ellis in the 717 Lancaster, PA. Shout out. Oh, we got the homie David Dupree, a.k.a. DD Smalls and Small. I said and Small. He's in Gainesville, ladies and gentlemen. Gainesville, Florida. One time for the culture. Leah 1 to 254, Killeen, Texas. Love it. Javi Bird in the 213, LA, California. Now, shout out to Juan Rango. He's working from home. Technically, I guess this is technically work. Technically, I'm at the casa, so I guess I'm working from home too. All right, we all working from home. So that's what it's like right now, man. Do we got anybody that's out in Indianapolis right now? Any of my Indiana people who had anyone in this building? Maybe not yet. All right. Shout out to Mile High Stepping Note in the 303. And Corey Hewins in Greer, South Carolina. The 864 one time. Oh, David Soto. You know whenever David Soto here, it's a party because he tapping in from Chicago. Yeah, love that. Devin Hubert in the 302, lose Delaware. And then I'm going to end it. Let's see, I got a couple more that I'm going to tap on real quick before we start it up. And see, the beauty is this, man. Kickoff ain't till 4:30, all right? So we got time. Rod Dollar to 330 Youngstown, Ohio. Share a line, baby. You got to share a line one time for the culture. Steve G tapping in from the Cali Bay Area. Brian Hagan in Corey Dunn, Indiana. Shout out to Corey Dunn, Indiana, man. Let's go, man. All right. Holding it down over there. 100 gaming in the 985. Thibodaux, Louisiana. And then let's see. Shout out to the homie Brando in the 512 SM, Texas. Man, I should know what SM means, and I am drawing a blank on it. But either way, salute you. Alrighty, man. So like I said, man, the thought process with today and what we're going to be adding more of going forward, man, are these additional, man, solo streams where I get a chance to really chop it up with y'all. We open up these phone lines for a little while. Like I said, man, get some of that interaction that we always be trying to get on podcast days. But y'all know we be jam-packed, right? Everything going in on this thing, all right? So that's how we're going to tap in. Looks like we got a couple supers already pulling up too, man. Salute y'all on the front end of that. Man, shout out to David Dupree. He says, it's a football weekend. Thanks for doing these. Now, salute you, man, and appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. We do got football currently going on right now as well. I thought I was being, you know, when you turn on NFL Network and they always be playing games. I thought I was watching like an old game. Nah, this game really happening right now. It's Minnesota Vikings and Cincinnati Bengals. So, yeah, man, we actually got football that's taking place. I don't know if y'all watching it or not. 17-3 going on over there. Hopefully, we're going to be looking like that on the good side in about a couple, about 90 minutes, man. We get all started like that, too. But salute you, man. Mike Hood says, we appreciate you, Mr. Moats. Enjoyed the Locker Mates. Salute to y'all. Let's go. Nah, man, I'm glad you enjoyed Locker Mates. Like I said, it was a little bit later in the week getting it out. The scheduling has been chaotic, though, with Thursday game, Saturday game. I think we Saturday again next week. Then it's Christmas. So, yeah, this is all week trying to stay with some point of a schedule, though. But, yeah, it's kind of crazy right now, man. And then Official Momentum, he says, happy birthday to his brother, Chris Myers, a.k.a. Ambition the Kid. And you already know, man, show him love, baby. Let's get it. Shout out to Rashawn Jones also. Rashawn Jones says, how we feeling today? Well, man, I think that's a question for all of us to tap in on. Me personally, man, I'm feeling good. When we think about this matchup, man, waking up, I'm like, all right. Got all my pass rushes out the protocol. Nobody's still lingering concussions. So I was like, I'm loving that part. All right. Then after that, I'm saying to myself, yeah, it feels like a good day. It feels about right. It feels like, we done dropped 2 in a row and, yeah, we won't lose 3 in a row, baby. So it's time to get that thing, dust ourselves off, you know what I'm saying? And go ahead and bounce this thing right the way it's supposed to be. That's how I'm feeling over here. But how you feeling about today? Are you turned up? We on the front end, baby. And more importantly, what are you doing to prepare yourself for today? How do you pregame? How do you, get yourself going? All right. David Dupree said he over here feeling good. Moneybag said, yeah, we bouncing back today. Gotta bounce back today. Come on, man. Let me see what else. Let me see how the group feeling, man. Drinks up. Aramis D says drinks up, man. But what you drinking on is the question. Are you on that light or you on that dark? Right now, I'm on the Gatorade because I have to rehydrate. I was definitely enjoying myself yesterday. So I'm rehydrating until about kickoff time. And then we're going to go ahead and have some more fun again with this thing. All right. Let's go. Steve G says, I'm watching the game. Jordan Addison is a baller. Yeah. Now, apparently they said they benched Dobbs. Like I said, I wasn't even paying attention to the game because I thought it was old. I did not think this was a real life game. And then I was like, oh, snap, this is real happening. So, yeah, I did not see what happened with my man Dobbs, man. But, yeah, I see Mullins out there. So, salute him, man. All right. Oh, John Easton said he's depressed. Mitch going to knock us out of playoffs again. Oh, man. All right. I can understand that. He goes with the let me just be negative on the front end. So, if something positive happens, then it's a win. I like it, baby. Okay. Rod Dolly, he over here dropping predictions. He said, bro, it's going to be 15-10 Steelers getting a dub today. Now, we need that. I don't care what the score. As long as we score more than them, we can win 2 zip today. A safety, a walk-off safety. Man, I'll be over here throwing a party. So, yeah, baby. Absolutely. We're going to have to get that thing rolling, though, man. And it was another one that just popped in. I definitely just overlooked it. And I cannot. Oh, Tyler from the 330. Or Tyler from the 334. He says he's about to go on a walk. Sometimes you got to take that de-stressor walk on the front end. You always be hearing deep be talking about, yeah, I took a little afternoon walk, man, to clear my mind. Sometimes, man, just take the walk on the front end, minimize, like get that blood pressure down on the front end. Y'all know what we about to go in here to do today. All right, y'all know we gonna get the dub, but y'all already know. Get your, you know what I'm saying? Take your pills on the front end. All right, do your meditation in your woo side now. Cause yeah, it's gonna get chaotic. Shout out to Jensberg88 also, man. Show us some love, man, with a super chat. He says, love the shirt, Moats. Let's get it with this Colts pack. Now, we got to get this Colts pack mandatory. Mandatory, all right? And I heard it hit real loud, too, okay? I heard it's kind of got like a little gelato flavor with it, but it could give you some cookie action also, okay? So, we definitely got to hit them today. And in terms of the shirt, man, I broke out the OG one on y'all today, man. The little, yes, indeed, big block action, man. So, yeah, baby, appreciate you, though, man. Said, man, y'all be having me excited, man. Number one, this is the part, right, when we talk about, like, football junkies. Told you, I've been doing this, well, in terms of football, since I was probably like 4 years old, man. So, I live. This is, like, my day, man. Game day, oh, baby. And this moment right here, see, this is usually when I'm like driving to the stadium before I got to do my pregame interviews. So I'm usually in the car turned to the max. I got like my game day playlist as if I'm going to play in my game. I'm turning it up. I'm like, let's go. So this is the mode y'all got me in right now. By the time I you stream with y'all, oh, I done researched, I done came down, and I done vibed out. But right now, we still on the up. We still getting there, you know what I mean? Because it's game time. So let's get it, baby. Let's get it. And David Dupree did drop it in the comment section. He let y'all know, man, in terms of the Yes Indeed shirt that I am wearing, you can get this exact shirt. That is very true, man. It is on Teesprings. You obviously see the link underneath any of the streams, any of the videos that we have. And we typically do have promo codes, man. I don't think we have one active right now, but probably will drop one if we can get a win. That's what I've been waiting on, honestly, right? I want to drop another promo code because the holiday season, but it's like, bruh, can we get the dub? Because usually you drop it after a win, it just feel a little better. So hopefully they get this win, you know what I'm saying, today. And then we drop promo code, and after that, man, y'all can get you some more of the merch too as well, because we definitely appreciate you when y'all be tapping in and stuff like that too, man. Rod Dollar said he got a strand called Watermelon Skittles. Lord have mercy. I see you, baby. And now Brando's saying he thinks the Bengals are finna lose this game right now versus the Vikings, man. I don't know, man. Last time I looked up, the score was like 17-3. Yeah. So this is what we need, man. This is definitely what we need. Now, I don't think they're coming back today. But at the same time, people was going crazy about Jake Browning. And that is kind of the crazy part, too, just in terms of the climate of the NFL. We kind of go up and down this roller coaster of who we are saying is like the new wave of the new team, or the hot quarterback, the hot team. But as y'all can see, it fluctuates. I said Josh Dobbs a couple of weeks ago, man, he was the face. He was the prima donna. He was the, yo, look, you could get a guy off the street, man. He can come here and do these things. And he was having success. But now that has, that sample size has largened, we have started to see him kind of come down off of that a little bit. I wonder, like I said, I haven't been watching this game today, but even with Jake Browning to an extent, it's like, man, I know I was watching that Colts game. He looked pretty impressive, that Colts game. He's put together a couple of really good games. But right now, some adversity going on. So we got to see, even with him, what he's going to do to get his team to respond. But at the same time, it's like, man, we know a week ago, 2 weeks ago, they had already crowned this dude, man. So this is part of it, all right? This is definitely a part of that process. And why we always say, yeah, we ain't got to lose our mind just because a dude does it once or twice, man. We're trying to see who's doing it for the full season's worth, right? 17 games and then repeat process. So this is all good information, man, that we are seeing just league-wise. Not saying that it makes our situation any better or worse, but in terms of the concept, just give us a little bit better understanding of it's not just a us problem. This is something that everybody deals with. Shout out to Rashawn Jones, though. Say he's definitely finna cop a shirt. Nah, man, I appreciate you, man. And Richard Arbizo, he says, man, Richard said, I got to be plugging the merch at the beginning of the streams. Look, I am the worst with plugging the merch. I'm the worst with plugging like a lot. I got to write it down, bro. I get in here and I get excited talking to y'all, and I'll be like, man, I'm supposed to talk this. Y'all already know I got in trouble with the sponsors before. If you're getting to shout them out. So, yeah, man, y'all know how I be, man. I just get excited with y'all, man. That's how it's got to be, though, all right? Now, shout out to my man Timber in heaven. He says defense gets 5 sacks and a score today. Now, I don't think that's too far off in terms of the 5 sacks. Now, we know with touchdowns, that's, luck of the draw, right? I do feel like we create turnovers. We create enough situations that we'll have that opportunity presented to us to not just get a turnover, but probably score. We even saw last week with Michael Walker, right? He got caught, but the opportunity was still there. That part does remain true. Now, in terms of, and shout out to Cincinnati, they just scored a touchdown right here. T. Higgins, nice little catch in the back of the end zone. Now it's a one-score game. Could get real. But going back to the defense today, though, man. In terms of the sacks part, I do feel like, man, we got a great opportunity up front. Like I said, Blake Freeland is going to be their guy starting at right tackle. The main guy, Braden Smith, is still out. This will be he didn't play last week either, so this will be another game now for him where he won't be out there. Bernard Raymond, he came out, that was what, 2-3 years ago from Central Michigan, if I remember correctly, right? Yeah, 2 years ago. No, last year, out of Central Michigan. So he's starting at left. Now, if you watched him match up last week against the Bengals, Trey Hendrickson beat the drum with him, man. The first snap to the last snap of the game, it was pressure. I think Hendrickson ended with like 2.5 sacks, a forced fumble, and forced interception as well, man. Highsmith is going to have a great opportunity, but Highsmith and Hendrickson are different body types. So I don't know if Highsmith has the exact same type of pressure, but I think that he should still feel good about his matchup. TJ is the other guy, though, man. TJ has a great opportunity, man, going against Freeland, the backup. That's the one where we got to count on both of those guys. They've been cleared the protocol. TJ said he feels great. So it's like, man, let's go out here. Let's really execute. Let's make that thing happen. But I do feel like we're going to have ample opportunities to get after this quarterback, man. And Gardner Minshew, he's mobile, but not in the sense that, you know, like an Anthony Richardson or even, you know, some of these, I'm trying to think who, even Dorian Thompson-Robinson, right? The cat from Cleveland. He's not on athleticism like that. Can he use some legs? Sure, but it's not going to be the type that's going to kill you. But they do a good job of, you know, giving a little bit of stuff where he's able to get away from some of that pressure. But yeah, you ain't far off, man. You are not far off. Richard Arbizo calling for the TJ Watt hat trick today. It's a perfect opportunity. Now, the only things that when I'm looking at this matchup that I'm like, this could get a little weird. Like I said, the receiver part, yes, but it's more so we just got to stop this run. That's the big thing. Zach Moss, good, not great. Good, though. That's the part. Stop that part, man. I do feel a lot better about our situation, man, because we should be able to win consistently up front. That is the one thing that we got to bang. That's one thing we got to hang our hat on, man. Absolutely, man. But shoot, man, before we start, I was about to say, before we start deep going further in that way, because like I said, we're going to open up the phone lines and we're going to talk, you know what I mean? We'll get some of that, you know, with y'all on and everything. But I do still need to know, man, how do y'all get ready for the game, man? What are y'all doing right now? How are y'all prepping? What y'all turning up on, man? All right. Tito Goodvice says he's eating his Texas barbecue before the game. You see what I'm saying? So I'm liking the barbecue element of it, man. Let's get it. I say, shoot, man, if you ain't, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't doing a little something, huh? How you get fired up? How you get ready for this thing? Quan Summit now, he said he got that Cali in the air. One time. Hey, take an extra one for the ones that can't because we on camera. All right, appreciate you. And Quan Summit said hit that like button, so don't forget to do that. Dennis O'Leary, shout out to him, man. He said he's eating on a little hot dog. Man, can't wrong with a little hot dog action, man. John Easton at the dog park. Now, John Easton, you be sending pictures where you at the stadium, multiple lightning delay, regular game. Now you at the dog park. Salute you, baby. I like you, man. A man of the people. Shout out to John Easton, man. And shout out to Mike Marion. Yeah, you did say that, man. Run D versus Moss. That's going to be critical today, but we ain't there just yet, all right? We on the vibe part of this thing, man. All right. Trenton Ben Gold said he got that Crown Peach handy. Crown Peach. Woo. I like the Crown Apple. The Crown Peach fire too, though. All right. Okay. Hey, Quan, man. Don't do that, Quan. Don't do him like that, Quan. Hey, and shout out to David Dupree, man. He already done came back, spent the block on y'all with the promo code. He said, look, we not going to worry about if they winning or losing today. We simply going to hit y'all with promo code for the strength of it, all right? So promo code is Moats, man. Get you 15% off of all the merchandise on Teespring's website, man, up until the second day of January of the new year, all right? So through January 2nd, 2024, use the promo code Moats. You cop this shirt, any of the merch is up there for 15% off as well, all right? So, yeah, shout out to David Duprito for that, man. Coming through, man of the people, baby. Man of the people. Now, Richard Arbizo says, the True Bloods not doing nothing against the black and gold today. Okay. Now, I see why you said the True Blood. See, for those of you that don't know, Zach Moss and me have the same type of blood. You know what I mean? We are True Bloods, but it was a blue and red situation before it became a black and gold situation. So that's particularly what he's referring to. But, man, you got to be careful, man. Now, that ain't no regular True Blood. You feel me? Us True Bloods, man, they a little different when you relocate us now, all right? So just be watching them. You heard Coach T. Coach T talked about him. Coach T said, yeah, man, we real familiar with this guy, man. He's not new to this workload. He's capable. And low key, it was funny, man. You look at his numbers on the season, though. I was a little bit surprised. I did not think that he was producing to the extent that he was. But yeah, he's low key putting together a little bit better situation right now than our guy, than Naj, man. In terms of total rushing yards and in terms of yards per carry, it's kind of crazy, man. Kind of crazy. But that ain't gonna be the case today, all right? Because today, we getting it back the way we need to. We like that combo. Little Naj, little Jalen. Yeah. We're going to double bank him. That's what we finna do. Let's jump him. That's what we finna do. But nah, shout out to Zach Moss, man. One time for the culture. Hey, and Apollo said he just bought the new Midnight Navy Air Jordan 3s, man. They look amazing. Yeah, they did just drop. Shout out to you for that, man. Nah, they hard too, bro. I'm glad you got a chance, man. It was multiple drops this weekend. We had was it the all black foams? They came out this weekend. You had the reverse Grinches, they dropped. You had the Powerpuff Girls. Oh, yeah, I caught my Powerpuff Dunks. Don't play with me. And then of course, man, today you are yeah, because today is Saturday. I was like, yo, today's Sunday. No, but today is definitely Saturday. The Midnight Threes. So yeah, man, shout out to all my sneakerheads out there, baby. Shout out. And Mike Hood says most of them grew into a True Blood. That is also the case, man. So those of you that did not get a chance to check out Locker Mates, all right, we just dropped it. I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday. That was part of our conversation because we was me and TG, you know, Pittsburgh Steelers alumni, man, former locker mate, or actually my locker mate when I was there in Pittsburgh together. We were having this conversation a little bit about, you know, the culture and, you know, just guys that are drafted versus free agent additions and the current status of where we're at offensively versus our defense and how some of those guys that necessarily aren't homegrown on the defense, we still feel like they feel like pure Steeler players, right? In terms of Minkah Fitzpatrick, shoot, we talk about even Landon Roberts, like, yo, he's not homegrown, but the way he plays this game, it just feels Steeler-like. You know, people like that. So we did come to the conclusion, and this is what he said, because he's a pure blood. He said that a guy that comes over as a half blood, if he does it the right way, he can eventually turn into pure. That's what he said, man. And he said that, yeah, my blood has more than the pure blood. So I guess I'm pure here too, all right? So yeah, put some respect on my pure blood-ism, all right? Yeah. Let's get it. Now, Steve G says, when kickoff starts, what am I drinking on? So today, for me, I actually do get to enjoy a beverage. Now, y'all know this season, we had started doing the watch parties, right? And the watch parties are dope. They're a ton of fun. But at the same time, one of my big things was it take me away from wifey, right? That was part of, you know, what we like to do. Me and her like to hang out, watch the game together. So, obviously, when we do these watch parties, I don't really be drinking, right? I be having to, you know, stay sober, joy, you know, plant-base it up, and we do how we do. But since today we're doing pre-game show and then post-game show, oh, that mean I get to go and have a little fun with the Isaac. So yeah, man, I will probably be on that Crown, either Crown or my Jack, one or the other, man. I got the Crown app, I got the Crown Jack. So yeah, it's gonna be one of them. I said Crown Jack, I got Crown Apple, and then I got it's a Jack that has an apple as well, man. So yeah, baby, that's gonna be on one or the other, man. Can't go wrong either way. And then you know I'm gonna crossfade that thing, keep my plants rolling around here. So yeah, man. And David definitely knows me. Bourbon or tequila, I can't go wrong either way, all right? Either way, turn me up. All right. And Mike Marion, he even brought up Quan Alexander as one of those guys that, you know, wasn't drafted here, but at the same time, man, has really put that pure blood Steeler feel into it. Yeah, he's one of those guys that plays just like that. And that's the whole culture argument, the culture debate, right? In terms of the players that are here right now, the players that are coming out in the draft, what their culture is, how those players are in contrast to what we deem as the Steeler way, their Steeler tradition, that type of player. And yeah, they're two different situations right now. One's more of a blue collar, hard nose. We don't look for excuses. We don't look for glitz and glamour. We doing it the strong arm way. We doing it the gutter way. We doing it the way it is and appeasing. But at the same time, it's effective and proven. That's the part of the old type of guys that we're used to. But we said with the new guys, yeah, they're a little bit different in the sense of how you communicate with them or just how they process feelings. But we're trying to figure out how do we bridge that gap. So yeah, man, absolutely. Definitely one of them things, man. Definitely one of them things. Oh, shout out to Benny Guavo joining the upper room. So welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. And yes, Mike Hood, I do plan to be fully lubricated up, man, the way that I need to. Because, you don't want to dry your whip, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't got that Jiffy Lube or whatever, other, you know what I'm saying? So, same concept. But you always need to hydrate, though. All right? Gatorade, water, hydrate. Take care of yourself. Now, let's see. We should have the actives and inactives up by now. That's kind of what I was waiting on also, because we didn't have anything major in terms of injury report, which is good, right? We said our main guys came back. The one question mark was going to be Isaac Seumalo. He did not practice on Thursday. Thursday was their last practice, excuse me. So he did not practice then. So more than likely, we know he's not going to be available, but let's check out our actives and inactives for the game real quick. Hit that like button one time for the coach, and don't forget to subscribe, man. Like I said, man, we just adding streams, adding times where we can get this little dialogue in and have some fun. You know that. But let's see. All right, so it looks like... All right, Seumalo made it to the dance. Seumalo is going to play. He is not on the inactives list. So inactives for the day, we got Kenny Pickett, obviously, no surprise. Darius Rush, inactive. Anthony McFarland Jr., inactive. Blake Martinez, inactive. Dylan Cook, inactive. And then Isaiah Loudermilk, also inactive. Those are our inactives. And then for the Colts, you got Isaiah McKenzie, inactive. Shout out. Nah, not from here, but shout outs. A little other stop. You know what I'm saying? Jonathan Taylor, inactive. Tony Brown, inactive. Sagan Alubi, inactive. Isaiah Land, who is their DN, is inactive. The starting tackle, Braden Smith, inactive. And then their D tackle, Atamiwa Adibawar. I butchered that, man. I'm going to call you AA. Number 95, he is also inactive in this game, all right? So, little surprise for us in the sense that Blake Martinez was inactive, just in the sense that we know he played, like I said, a good amount of snaps for us last weekend. He's potentially somebody that could have been getting some opportunities, coming into this game. But yeah, unfortunate, man. Definitely unfortunate. So yeah, you guys let me know your thoughts though. All right. How you feeling about the inactives? Okay. All right. Let me read those off one more time. All right. Like I said, no McFarland, no Blake Martinez, no Darius Rush, Isaiah Loudermilk, all inactive. Dylan Cook has been inactive, and then Kenny Pickett is obviously the other inactive for us. All right, so let's see. Mike Marion says Martinez, that is definitely a surprise. So why is Martinez inactive? Tim asked the same question. I am not 100% sure. He was not on the injury report this week. I know yesterday we did bump up Kyron Johnson. Again, this is the fourth week in a row now that we've decided to bump him up instead of Miles Jack. Just once again for contextual purposes. In terms of Blake Martinez, I can't give you 100% the reason. I can just tell you what I've seen on film. I know how y'all feel about Michael Walker. Michael Walker was at the bad part of a couple of plays that ended in touchdown, right? In terms of the whether it was the throwing element when he was matched up against McBride, whether it was the isolation where Zeke was kind of getting after him. I will say this, though. He is still our most athletic linebacker on this roster right now, even with Myles Jack included. Myles is a better player, don't get it twisted, but in terms of athleticism, Michael Walker is our most athletic linebacker. Now, when we're talking about the availability and the health and stuff like that, we do not know what's going on with Myles Jack. Hence the reason why we still have not, seen him get activated. So we can't necessarily believe that he is available to us because clearly he hasn't been ready. But with Michael, in contrast to Blake Martinez, why they might lean Michael, or why they, in my perception, why they would choose to lean Michael instead of Blake, is this. When Blake Martinez is out there, he's paired with the Landon Roberts. Michael Walker is out there, he's going to be paired with the Landon Roberts. Landon Roberts is the constant. He doesn't come off the field. So, if that's your constant, what is Landon Roberts' body type? He's a physical, big body, downhill thumper. Not a coverage guy. He can make the play sideline to sideline, but we said he's going to max out to get there. It's not the same, type of speed element. Blake Martinez is very similar athletically to Landon Roberts, but personally, watching him last game, he's a little bit not as athletic. I'll put it that way. Whereas Michael Walker is very athletic. The issue with Michael Walker is, once again, the finish, right? When you're in some of these positions, when that ball is coming, or you're in a position that's a split second, you got to decide, do I go over this block or underneath this block? Those are the areas where the lack of experience shows. Those are the areas where, you see good versus great versus elite, right? That's the split difference. And those are the things that we're witnessing in these moments. And that's why a guy like Michael Walker, who is athletic enough to be a Pro Bowler and all that type of stuff, right? Prototypical. He has all that. But the finish has to be better in certain elements. It's not necessarily effort related. It's just being in a better position at some of these moments. But that is what comes with when you get to your Michael Walkers of your depth chart. You're going to try to, maximize what you can. And dude, shout out to Cincinnati. They just scored again, bro. It's a tie game now. It's real. It's a real over there. But that's kind of, what we're going to be having to deal with Michael Walker. I anticipate him playing a lot today. I like the matchup a lot better for him this week than last week, solely because, number one, the tight ends for the Colts athletically aren't the same caliber as Trey McBride, as Luke Musgrove. Those are different caliber. Those guys are more in the Pat Freiermuth, the Dalton Kincaid, the Travis Kelce, the Dallas Goedert. They're more in that category. The tight ends that we're going to face today, they aren't in that vein. They do have size, but they're just, like I said, different caliber. Like, you're not worried about them necessarily running away from you. It's more so the body position, playing the hands through the catch. We got guys that are really good with that element. We struggle with when it's down that grass a little bit more with some of these more athletic guys. So like I said, that part I do feel better about. Zach Moss, in terms of his athleticism, is very different in terms of, like I said, man, isolating him one-on-one versus even Zeke at this stage. Zeke is still a good player. He just can't sustain the greatness that we're accustomed to him from Dallas. But he can still have some moments and flashes. Like I said, with Zach Moss, I think it's just going to be a little bit easier for us to handle. So I do like that part. But yeah, it's going to definitely, like I said, Michael Walker, they're going to challenge him early, though. For a fact, I know if I'm the Colts, I'm testing him early and often. I want to see where his mind is, where his eyes are, and his confidence level. So hopefully he's coming in with the confidence and the mindset that, man, I ain't put a great situation out there last week, but ultimately for this game, man, I got a chance to change the whole narrative. I got a chance to come out here and make some plays and create some more splash. Because he did have a pick last week. Let's not lose sight of that part. He did have a pick, man. All right. So in that vein, I'm like, all right, Michael, man, let's go. Let's put together something else, man. I need another turnover. Give me something positive. Let's get it going, though. But yeah, that's kind of my thought process as to why they, did not go Blake Martinez. Because like I said, Blake was not on the injury report, man. But yeah, craziness, man. Craziness. We're about to find out with this Browning situation, though. Darren Dalton, he asking is Browning the truth. I know y'all want it, man. They want to make him the truth. 3 games, man, he's the truth, man. Just say, man, just give him time, baby. We're going to find out, though. We'll find out. All righty. Let's see. Now, Brian Hagan says Porter Jr. has shut down some of the best. Yes, and to an extent, yes. At the same time, we do understand that, early on, he wasn't getting as many reps with some of these guys, right? But of lately, man, he's been getting some great opportunities, and he's definitely been producing at a very, very high level, man. I think they match him up with Michael Pittman Jr. today, and I think he's going to do really well in that matchup, man. Michael Pittman has good size, but to me, he's not the type of receiver that JPJ can't handle, can't put hands on. We've seen JPJ now be able to handle big bodies, smaller guys, so it is good to see some of that diversity in his game, and a big part of why he's been able to, have some big impact plays for us defensively, man. So I'm definitely liking that, baby. Absolutely. Quan Summer said, man, what y'all not gonna complain about? Hey, Quan, man, people gonna complain every single chance they get. Hey, man, it's a beautiful day outside, man. I'm mad it's a beautiful day outside. Why? I just wanted it to rain. Huh? So, yeah, baby, people gonna always complain. You know that, Quan. All right, T. Let me see. Rashawn Jones is saying he needs a 2-touchdown game from Najee Harris today. Now, interesting with Naj, I do feel like he's going to have some success running against this defense. But for me, I do feel like the big breaks are going to come potentially in this pass game. The way that the screen game and just utilizing the backs out the backfield hurt the Colts last week. I went back and rewatched it again this morning. They do have some guys in the right position. They just make terrible decisions at the point of attack. The same thing that we were just talking about with Michael Walker, right? Deciding to go over the top versus underneath. Deciding to go underneath versus over the top. Slight, half a second longer in terms of processing information. Well, guess what? The Colts are dealing with the exact same stuff. The Colts struggled on screen game last week, man, and they had, one score, another that could have scored, and another one that still hit pretty good, too. All behind that. Now, they made the plays on a couple of other screens, and it was funny. It was Zaire Franklin, who is their main guy on defense, right? That's their big dog on defense, their middle linebacker, number 44. But the rest of them, you'll see it. It's like, all right, this guy has a chance. Doop, fell up short. This guy has a chance. Up, went over top. Up, this guy had a chance. Backdoored it, wrong time. So, with that, and the Bengals just got a pick six. Bro, wow. They done came back on them boys and took the lead. That's crazy. That is crazy. But that's kind of the thought process with the Colts, though, man. Like I said, they're dealing with some similar stuff defensively, man, where they got guys in position on some of these screens and some of these run plays, but they don't finish well enough, okay? Oh, is he lined off sides? Oh, he's offsides. That's sick. I got to see that one. Offsides, that sucks. Show that replay. Let me see that replay real quick. That's close. Phew, that's a close one. Yeah, that sucks though. Dang. Oh no, that looked like great get off, man. Y'all gotta chill. That was great get off. No, y'all would. Hey. Mike Hood, he can't be offsides. Y'all said Kadarius Toney was straight. Remember, he just he checked with the ref. So I'm gonna say that he looked good. That was great get off, man. He timed that up perfect. But the pick six on the now pass getting called back. That's sick feeling, man. That's a sick feeling. All right, so Brian Hagan says, why does Jaylen Warren and Najee Harris have different run plays? The defense knows where they are going. So, once again, I know under Matt Canada, everybody got this, became really enamored with this concept of predictability. That was like the big hot word, right? Predictable. It's predictable. Everybody knows what it is. Predictable. And you know how I feel about that conversation. It's football. It's not complicated at the end of the day. Like, it's only so many schemes, only so many formations that you can do. If you're professional and you study this thing, you've seen when me and TG were doing the watch party last week. You think we over here watching every single snap that both teams do? all season long to know every single tendency? No. But me and him could sit in here and we could tell you the probabilities of run play versus pass play solely based off of personnel groupings, body types, where you're at on the field, down and distance. So everything to an extent is going to have some form of predictability to it. When you're trying to push narrative, that becomes the thing that we go crazy and that's what we hang every little thing on. That is not the end all be all. The end all be all is you still got to be able to win your one-on-one. You still have to be able to win your matchup. So when we talk about Najee versus Jaylen Warren and why we call certain plays for each of them is because Najee has a better chance of being successful when he's running more of this downhill angle between them B gaps, right? Not the type of guy that can stop his feet and then restart his feet, or stop his feet and laterally make you miss. That's not really his game. He's like a freight train. He needs to keep going. So you call plays specifically designed for him to be successful in. Now you'll call the occasional tendency breaker, which is a play that we deem as a throwaway. We don't expect this play to be successful running Najee to the flat and throwing it to him. No. But we got to call it on occasion so guys like myself that play defense aren't saying, well, hey, it's 100% probability that if he's in the backfield, it's going to be hitting right here. No. Now it's a 90% probability. So they'll do that as a tendency breaker. But at the end of the day, you know, Najee is not going to kill you running routes. So why run the routes? You do what he's better at. Jaylen Warren's the alternative, right? Jaylen has shown that he can run inside, can run outside, but we know Jaylen in space is a lot more electric, a lot more dangerous. So you see what? Fast release him to the flat. Get him the ball early, let him make a guy miss. Make that defender have to sit there and tackle Jaylen in space. That's the thought process with it, but that's also when we're talking about fire this guy, hire this guy, what scheme, what not. Yes, if we're just talking big picture, sure, but it's really a game of individual matchups. So you need to find the person that can come here and highlight these players' strengths, or you got to get new players that can actually come out here and win regardless of the scheme. It's one or the other. But the way that we've created this, feeling right now as a whole is, yeah, we got players that can do anything, but yet we complain about scheme being predictable. So it's like, all right, they can't do anything because clearly they need to have it where they got the surprise attack every single time. That just ain't the NFL though, man. So like I said, that's kind of my thoughts on that whole conversation with it in terms of why we utilize Najee certain ways versus Jaylen certain ways. But yeah, that's how, like I said, that's my thoughts on it, baby. Alrighty. Let's see. And yeah, shout out to Jordan Addison, Steve G. Addison out that joint going crazy today, man. And think about this. They called the penalty on Hendrickson in terms of him being offside. That would have been a pick six for a touchdown. Instead of them going up for the full comeback, now you get Vikings finishing off the drive with a touchdown. Crazy, man. It's all right, Trey Hendrickson, man. Don't be staring at that tablet. They ain't gonna tell you nothing that you don't already know. But y'all, this be a straight little game right here. I like this little appetizer game for the big show. All right. And Ben said, I set Jefferson on my fantasy. F my life. No, it's like that, bro. It is definitely like that. Speaking of, I need to check my fantasy, man. I know my squad. Let me see what we looking like over here. Now, let me see. All right. Okay, we starting off a little decent. Ain't nothing crazy, but it's yeah. So you upset about sitting Jefferson? I get it. I did the mistake on Thursday night's game. I set Jacoby Myers for Josh Jacobs. Yeah, because up until then, Josh Jacobs had been my consistent dude, whereas Myers is kind of up and down. I think he had missed the game too. Yeah, of course I chose wisely, or unwisely. One gave me 15 points, one had 0 points. Problem was the 15 was on the bench. Yeah. And yes, Tyler for the 3-3-4. Offsides is the ref's new equalizer. So think about it. We tell y'all this every year. We say whenever the NFL says this is their point of emphasis, y'all already know it's going to be something crazy going on all season. They just be throwing the flag every single time. When they first talked about lowering that helmet as a runner, we started seeing that flag. Then it went away real quick. Then you think about the taunting part, the taunting thing, right? If you get up in any way and look at a guy, they start throwing the flags. We're like, dude, they throw the flag out to every little thing. All right. So, like we said, they wanted to put big emphasis on that neutral zone area, man, lining up in the neutral zone, offsides, false starts, things like that. Yeah. And as you can see, they call it a lot, even when it's very questionable at times where we're like, man, in the past, this has been allowed. This is currently where they at right now, man. So, yeah, definitely one of the ones, man. All right. So shoot, let me see. Let me get a couple more of these convos. And after that, maybe we'll hit this phone line, man. Open it up so that way y'all can tell me how y'all feeling, man. We can talk about, whatever you got on your mind leading up into this game today. All right. Now, Darren Dalton says, why are we playing on Saturday, by the way? Man, nobody knows. It's just the NFL. When the NFL is like, bro, we want to make some money today, they throw a game out there. Other than that, I can't tell you. Is it a holiday this weekend? No, the holiday's next week. So, yeah, I don't actually know. Yeah, I don't know. But we here, though, and if we going to be playing, we trying to get a bucket. So you already know what time we on. Dang, what's going on with Jamar Chase? All right, he on the sideline. Getting looked at a little bit. All right, Autumn and Caddy, come on now. I hope the Steelers come up with some of that fire today, too. I mean, why not? Think about this, man. They got a great opportunity today. A great situation where they don't have to feel like they're underdogs coming into a stadium. They can legit feel like, man, we match up very well with this team. And if we if we do what we're supposed to do and what we're capable of doing, we can get out of this stadium and feel great about it today. That should be the mindset, man. 100% that should be the mindset. Cheyenne Law says, I'm so hyped for this Saturday game. Nah, man, we don't get a lot of Saturday games. Just kind of get that college football vibe to it, man. So we got to turn up one time for the culture. Hey, and DD Spall is definitely right on that. He says it'll be flag football once administration gets done with it. Man, look, between you can't hit them high, can't hit them low. They're going to throw out the little... If you're getting dragged down, you're no longer allowed to just drop your weight to stop the guy from running. Can't do that anymore. So, yeah, man, it's going to get getting crazy. Definitely getting crazy, man. Now, John Easton asked, with all the QBs getting hurt, why are we still playing on turf? It's cost. It's cheaper. $1 billion owners, $1 billion industry. It's just cheaper labor. That's the whole thought process behind it, man. This has been brought up, I think, 2010, 2011 was the first time. And then, yeah, every single time since then. But that's literally all it is. If they want to change it where everything is grass, they literally could do it with no issue, man. But it costs more to upkeep and maintain grass, especially in some of these regions. Not that it matters when you have the type of, money that they have. But that's the big reason why every stadium is in grass only and why we still have a lot of places that play on turf, even with the injury, stuff like that. Yeah, that's the big reason. Now, Quan Summer says, look, no more of these Saturday games, man. He got to work. But look, we got to be on Saturday next week, too. It feels so weird right now. I'm like, bro, can I just get back to a normal schedule? I just want a normal, I like to do cool stuff on Saturday, go to the coffee shop or something. Go get a bagel. I don't know. Go to the mall. Go shop. Yeah. I don't know. Do something on Saturday. We ain't supposed to watch NFL football on Saturday. It just feels weird. But I like it either way. Now, Mike Hood did bring it up. He said Saturday football makes it feel like it's playoffs. I do agree with you on that. It does got a little bit of a wild card, division round type dynamic. So, yeah. All right, shout out to Steelers and Salsa de Mexico. Shout out to you, man. One time for the culture. He says, what's good, Steelers fam? Yo, Moats. We need you back in there, LB, dog. We hurting. Dang, tight ends killing us. Nah, man, we don't need me because, look, I keep looking at all them dudes keep going out there and getting hurt. I ain't got time for no new injuries, baby. I'm finally to the point where I'm like, you know what? We halfway decent. I don't need to add nothing new to this collection that I got, baby. In black and yellow, Texas still hit it one time for the coach. It says, we live, baby. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And Tito, good vibes. I did see that Jamar Chase was heading to the locker room, man. Definitely not cool, bro. Definitely not cool, man. All right. But since we are getting to that 350 time frame, we're going to go ahead and open up them phone lines, all right? Number to dial is 412-346-6955. All right. If you're dialing it right now, I'm not set up just yet. Okay, so give me a couple seconds, a couple minutes, all right? But either way, the number's to dial. 412-346-6955, man. Let's tap in a little bit. See how we feeling. Any convo we gonna have today. Let's get it going. Alrighty. Think I got all this stuff tapped in, right? All right. Hello. Who we on the hotline with, baby? Hello.
Hello.
Talk to me, baby. Who we on the hotline with, baby?
It's John Easton.
John, what's the word, man? How are you, man?
I'm doing good.
Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. So what's on your mind today, man? How you feeling about the game today, man?
I'm feeling okay. I think that we need to focus on the little things. I think everybody wants to blame the quarterback, wants to blame the coach, but if you look at it, a lot of what we're losing on is little things. It's snaps, tic-tac penalties, some clock management. All if we can just clean those things up, I think we'll be okay.
No, respect on that. Respect. What you expect to see from this offense, though, today, though, baby?
What's that? The offense?
Yeah, what you going to see from this offense today?
I'm just hoping it's we had that Cleveland game where it's don't turn the ball over and let the defense win it, because I think that's our best option right now, honestly. Maybe a TJ, forced fumble, something or pick six or whatever. Yeah. Just don't turn it over.
All right.
I wanted to say something about the quarterback and coach real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think with the coach, I think that everybody is on this Fire Tomlin thing, which I don't think is fair. I mean, I've been critical of him, but I think he's doing a good job. What I do think that he needs, and it's just my opinion, I think he needs to delegate some things to different people, whether it's having a fresh offensive mind that can come in and bring up the speed a little bit with the analytics and the new offenses that we're seeing in NFL. And I also think maybe you see a lot of teams will have time management coaching, not the head coach, but you'll have a guy to do that, so you don't have to worry about that. So I think maybe delegating some of the authority to different people, I think would help Tomlin and getting with the times a little bit. But I think other than that, I think everything's fine with him. And the quarterback, I mean, I hear everybody disrespecting Kenny, but I mean, let's face it. I think with Kenny, if he's here, we're 9-4, healthy. Yeah. But I understand that availability is one of the more key things. But you see it around the league when any starting quarterback goes down, your team gets a little bit into trouble. I don't think it's time to jump ship on him yet. I do think you give him another year or two, or whatever, because I think you really want to build the team within. And I think, people want to blame the quarterback, but if you look at losing middle linebackers can be just as important because of the quarterback.
That's the quarterback of your defense. Absolutely, baby. Absolutely.
And you see him struggling with tight ends sometimes, and you see him struggling with the run sometimes. So I think, the quarterback's a more sexy position, but, we've been struggling to replace Ryan Shazier for a number of years now. So
since he dropped.
I think, yeah. So I think you just got to give Kenny a little time, build with the inside out, and get that thing going. And I also think that we're, like Deke said, we're not asking Kenny to come in like a lot of these rookie quarterbacks and sling it all over the place, throw for good touchdowns, but also throw for a lot of picks too. Yeah. We're asking him to kind of manage a team that's trying to play on defense, play on the running game, not turn it over. So you're not going to see a lot of major high stats with that. You're going to see a lot of what you're seeing, which is don't turn the ball over. You might see some low games.
And it keeps you from having those disaster turnover performances. It keeps you from having a 3-4 turnover situation that we have seen some of these other quarterbacks go through. We don't really see Kenny deal with that right now.
Yeah, because we've seen Tomlin Kenny was saying what Tomlin will tell you that he's going to map out the game for you, and what it's basically doing is saying is we know we have the highest paid defense in the league. We know we have a top-tier defense. We don't want to put them in bad position. We want to put them in good position. So, we wanted to end, like the old saying, you want to end each drive with a kick. Punt, field goal, or extra point. You don't want to be giving the defense on the other team. We've seen that last week with the Patriots. You don't want to give them short fields where they're having to defend the short field and making it for an easy touchdown. You want the team to have to drive. You want the team to have to drive down the field against our defense, and it's going to be harder for them to do that because they're going to make more mistakes having to drive against an elite defense with elite pass rush.
No, man, you right on, baby. You right on. John, you always coming in here with that flamethrower too, baby. I like that, man. I like that a lot. Lastly, though, before you get up out of here, score prediction. What you got from you, man?
I'm going to go, let's see, this 10-3 Steelers.
Come on. Oh, you said what? 10-3?
10-3 Steelers.
Okay. Let's get it there. Let's get it. John, you know it's always love, baby. Appreciate you as well, baby. All right?
Thank you.
Let's go. Shoot, I'm trying to focus on my call with John. John was dropping some gems. Dude, did y'all see this T. Higgins touchdown? What? My man came out the end zone, snatched this joint, fall back to reach it in. I said, yo, he played. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, phone lines back open, man. 412-346-6955 are the digits to dial. Hello. Talk to me. Who we on the hotline with, baby?
Andrew.
What's the word, baby? How we living today, man?
I've always really just been curious how you and Deke actually met each other.
Yeah, man. So, dude, we dropped the actual full-length video on the site, but yeah, man, it was really just one of those mutual friends, right place, right time type dynamics, man. I was going to a meeting, supposed to be with somebody else, ended up getting canceled, but he was there, and yeah, we took a chance on each other, and yeah, literally, bro, it was the craziest start, but here we are going on, 6 years now? Yeah. So it's been fire, bro. It's been fire. But yeah, it's a vid that we got up there, man, where he kind of gets his perspective as well. We really go in depth, about 10, 15 minutes long, man. But yeah. But talk to me though, Andrew. How you feeling about today's game, baby? Colts, Steelers?
Yeah, I mean, as long as we win the turnover battle, I think we got a pretty good chance. I mean, defense has always been pretty stout, and they do their thing. Obviously, not having a middle linebacker perch with some of the tight ends and stuff, but I don't know. I think I'd like to see, despite what other people may think, I think I'd like to let Mitch throw the ball downfield a little bit more.
Andrew, you better talk that talk. Andrew, talk to me, man. Why you trying to see Mitch go out there and let that thing rip a little bit? Now, I ain't saying that that you off, because I ain't tripping on that. I like that too. But why though for you though?
Well, if you just take a look at the style of receivers that we have between Freiermuth and Pickens, they tend to win a lot of those, high ball one-on-one battles, and it seems like they get a lot more of that with Kenny, and it seems to work out relatively well then. So I understand Mitch is probably comfortable with some different stuff, but
I would also say too, man, just piggybacking on what you're saying too, the Colts defensively, that is part of where they struggle at versus the throw. They have allowed a good amount of touchdowns, but you should be able to take advantage of them a little bit more through the air too. So yeah, you're not far off, man. What you talking over there? All right.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks.
Hey, before you go to Andrew, I need a score prediction, baby. What you got for me, man? Can I get a score prediction? Come on, man. Tell me something good.
17. 17-13 Pittsburgh.
Okay. Shout out to you, Andrew, then one time for the coaches. 17-13 Pittsburgh. Love it, man. Hey, appreciate you as always for tapping in with me as well, all right?
All right, thanks.
No doubt, baby. Peace. Shout out one time for Andrew right there, man, rocking with me as well. So, man, John Easton was talking a little bit of delegating the power from Coach T, you know what I'm saying, just within his staff. Nothing against that. And I think to an extent, he wants to do more of that, man. But you got to have the right people in there. So, absolutely. And then you got Andrew talking them turnovers, man. I'm with you on that as well. But both of these guys got us getting the dub. And, man, I did not see what happened. But it looked like somebody just caught a body out there. Oh, man. That is interesting. We're going to see what happens. Don't mess around. Be one of them crazy penalties, though. Give them a chance. Don't give them a chance now. Don't do that. All right. Phone number to dial, 412-346-6955. 412-346-6955. Oh, he hit his own man. Charlie Jones. Shout out to Charlie Jones. He nice. I like his game as a return man. DJ Turner, the Rook. Oh, man. Shout out to 11 from Minnesota. That's big boy action right there. I like that. Good work. That's how you do it. That's how you make a play. Hello. Talk to me, man. Who we on the hotline with today, baby?
Mr. Moats, you know who it is. Mr. Momentum.
Yeah, what's good, official? How we living on your side of town, baby?
Oh, I can't complain, man. I'm ready for these guys, man. I think this is where the fire really burns today. And
Talk to me. Let's go, man. Now, what you expecting from these dudes offensively? Now, I got to get some time with you. How you feel about this offense? How we feel about this defense? Start with the offense for me today, though, official. What we going to get from the boys today?
I'll be real with you, man. I think we're actually going to be able to see Najee run a little bit more deeper than he's left in the last few weeks. You know, split it between Warren. I think, like I said, I don't think Mitch was that bad last week. You know, he was out there taking risks and
he was
down where it needed to be.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I think we might get a couple tutties, and I think it's going to end in a field goal. Like I'm saying, I'm going to say 2017 Pittsburgh take it.
20-17? Okay.
Yes,
Okay. Who's my guy on defense? The guy that's going to make me be like, you know what? He had a day today. It was him today. Who's that guy today for me, man?
You know what? I think this is where Minka gets his juice back.
Minka gonna do some of that Minka stuff? We said Minka do some of that Minka stuff, man.
I think Minka's like fired up. I think he got the juice to just grab one and just throw it to the crib.
Yeah.
The people that been sleeping on us, good luck. Just watch out when we come through after week 18.
Talk to them, man. Talk to them folks, official. Let's go. Nah, I like that, man. We're going to need to have that there, baby. We're going to need to have that. Hey, one more time, though, before you get up out of here, because you done dropped the prediction. You done gave me the O. You done gave me D. Talk to me, official momentum, man. Where can we catch Ambition at, man? One more promo, one more. Get it right. Come on, man. Get it right, bro. Hey.
It's gonna be 2017. Pittsburgh leave the stadium with a victory. And you know, like I said, shout out to my brother. Happy birthday, Chris. Love you, man.
Absolutely, man. Happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday.
Ambition the Kid, Radio Tokyo, Rivers Casino this Friday, right before the holiday. Get there 8 p.m. Pull up to see me. Get the see OAG management. The squad's gonna be down there.
Gang.
Grab a couple drinks.
Y'all heard what he said. Hey, look, and we know y'all gonna be in town too, man. So if y'all ain't doing that when y'all get in town, man, pull up on them, man. All right. Let's go.
Yes,
let's go. Hey, official, you know I always appreciate the heck out you, baby, from the heart, man, all right?
Hey, you know it. Prayers to the family. And
hey,
let's go get this dub.
No doubt, baby, and likewise, let's get it. Shout out official momentum right there, man. Let's go. All right. Let's see, man. We take... keep the... Oh, I ain't even peeped... Nah, we open the phone lines. We got about one more call in here. We got some calls in here. All right. Because that's what we're supposed to do on a day like today, man. We just vibe out, have some fun, see what y'all energy on pregame, and then, you know, we're going to spend the block postgame and get after this thing, all right? But, yeah, man, it's got time. We get another call in here real quick. 412-346-6955. Let me hear what you want. Let me hear how you feeling about the day. Uh-oh, we got a call coming in. Talk to me. Who we on the hotline with, baby?
Yo, peace to the guys on the earth, man.
Oh, let's go. Share a line, baby. Share a line. How my dog doing over there, man?
Hey, man, I'm just chilling, man, trying to calm the nerves down, trying to be the peace before the storm, you know?
Hey, ain't that the truth, man? That mean you better research a little extra hard today then, baby, all right? Sheesh. But how we feeling about today, though, man? What you expecting to see from this offense out here today, man?
Oh, man, what I expect to see from the offense is some hard-nosed running.
Okay.
Running, and we need to win off the running with the play action.
Yeah.
And, I'm glad to see that Isaac Siamalu has got a hat today. Cause,
major.
Well, when I seen that yesterday, he was questionable. I'm like, oh my God, DeForest Buckner. That's the first dude that popped in my head is DeForest Buckner.
Big fact, because that's the threat. Hey, look, that's the threat on the interior part of their D-line. You got to stop him, man. Yeah.
If you don't stop him, it's going to be a long day for your run game.
No, big facts, baby. Big facts, man. All right. How you feeling about our quarterback today, man? Is it Mitch we trust, or we going to just survive?
Man, I think it's gonna be a nice game for Mitch. I think we're gonna have a nice game for Mitch today. I think I got him throwing for 2 touchdowns and a pick.
Okay. Hey, look. Why you gotta play like that? He's an and a pick. Don't forget the pick.
I feel like that. I feel like it's not gonna be right if he don't throw a pick.
He said, yo, he gonna get the 2 tutties down because he aggressive. He gonna throw that rock. But you go definitely get one of them. We all know we gotta survive the Mitch throw. We gotta just survive it. Just
gotta survive.
Get it out the way early, and then we could just throw out the way we good. All right, but it's gonna happen. We know it.
That's all I'm asking the football guys. That's all I'm asking them today.
Bro, I said I don't need much, bro. Just can I get that? Just survive that part.
Just survive it, man. Just survive it, and let's get George Pickens and DJ in that end zone.
No, big facts, man. Big facts. Shoot, watching T. Higgins go off the way that he's doing right now with Cincinnati, I'm like, Pickens, there is nothing stopping you from doing the exact same thing, baby. When that ball's up in the air, go get that thing, man. Go get it. Yeah. Absolutely. Now, how you feel about this defense today, man? What we get? Who's the guy that stands up to you today? Or who's the guy that stands out to you today?
Oh, man, I got our corners stepping up big time. Pat Pete and JPJ, man. I like to call him Spider-Man.
Okay.
Spider-Man tat on his ribs. I said, yo, that's Spider-Man.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, we definitely got to lock it up there, man. You already know what time we on.
Yeah, but I don't want to leave this out either, man.
What you got? Yeah. What you got?
We need a big game today from Presley Harvin.
Ooh.
We need a huge game in the punt game, man. The field position battle is going to be big for us today.
Big time. And if you think about the Colts last week, one of the big reasons why they fell behind that Bengals game was their special teams, man. They could not execute, whether it was fielding punts, whether it was pre-snap penalties, whether it was penalties on field goal attempts, missing field goals. They were just really bad last week. So you onto something, baby. You definitely onto something. Well, I got 2 things that I need from you, man. The first thing is really important, all right? And that is, what's your score prediction for today? What we got?
Man, I put it in the chat. I got us 15-10, man.
Oh, you got the ugly score. I like it, though.
Yeah, 15-10. We're going to get a safety, man. Larry Ogunjobi coming.
Ew, I like it. Okay. And then the last one is, man, I hear you over there on daddy duty, too, bro. Are you enjoying yourself on pop duty, man? Are you holding that thing down over there, man?
Always, man.
All right.
Never a dog moment.
Let's go, man.
My oldest daughter had a violin recital today. So,
word? Okay, so has she already had it? She already had it, or she's getting ready to do it?
No, she already had it this morning, man.
How was it, man? Give me some details, bro. Come on, man. Give me the details.
I'm really not a instrument dude. That's why I'll be like, yo, she's a star in my eyes. Cause I can't do that. I can't read music.
Let's go.
I can't read music to save my life.
All right, so good.
But yeah, man, it was in the morning, man. My whole thing was, yo, we gonna do the recital.
Yeah.
That was at 10. Then we had lunch after that. I was like, as long as we done with lunch before 4:30, we can do anything y'all want to do.
Let's go. I love it, man. Love that right there, bro. Let's get it, man. Well, shoot. It's about to be 4:30 in a little bit. So with that being the case, man, appreciate the heck out of you. Enjoy yourself, and let's get ready to watch them dudes get that dub today, baby.
No, here we go, Steelers. Here we go.
Hey, my dog. Appreciate you. Shout out once again right there to Rod Dollar, baby. One time for the culture. One time for the culture, man. Alrighty. And as I look, man, this is perfect time. It's about 4:10, about 20 minutes prior to the game starting, man. So once again, man, shout out to Rod Dollar, Official Momentum, Andrew, and John Easton, man, tapping on the phones with me. Like I said, this type of show, man, is what I want to do Obviously, next week we know it's going to be weird because it's still a game day and it's a home game. But more importantly, away games specifically, man, I want to do some of these shows on the front end, you know what I mean? Whether it's on Saturday that we do this, or if it's potentially a game where, like I said, it's a Sunday and we got some time, man, we do it on the front end. But then obviously post game, we still going to give you something there as well. So that link is already up. You can see it on the channel right now. Once this stream ends, go to that one over there, man. Y'all can start having them convos, man. Watch the whole game, tap in, do what y'all do. And then post game, that's the link that I'm be using for the reaction, man, for the live. All right. So just remember that in terms of going forward. Coldest shooter. I ain't even peep you, man. You joined the upper room on the low, man. So coldest shooter. Welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. As we got overtime going on with this Vikings and daggone Bengals game. This is crazy too. I did not think that Cincinnati was gonna come back the way that they did. But that's the football. That's NFL, man. Yep. That thing changed real quick. But yeah, man. So with that being the case, man, y'all tap in, stay safe, wherever y'all let turn up for the coach. And I will see y'all on the back end of this thing. Hit that like button one time. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget, got the promo code on all the merch. Moats, get 15% off, all right? But either way, until next time, baby. Peace.